North Carolina. Come on, raise up. Heroes welcome from me, Anthony Hardy, bringing you this action of this Chiller Tournament Series. We got Game 4 of the Beta League Divisional Series tonight between the Garden State Queens and the Carolina Leos. Queens lead it 2-1. Should they win, they'll advance to the championship series. Can the Leos stop them? Only one way to find out. And speaking of Queens, let's take a look at the starting lineup. We got the same lineup as before. Mickey James starting things off, followed by Allison Kay, Marty Bell, Purdy and Power, Kinsey, Ella and Kylie. Then we have Jordan Grace, Lady Frost, and Mandy Leon. They'll be scoring off against Matt Cardona. Let's go to the playing field. In steps Mickey James. And we're underway as the strike is looked at. And just in the inside corner, strike 2. Pop up under his ba, and Mickey James is retired. Let's see what Allison Kay does. And just nips the inside corner, strike 1. And in the air, and it's going to get past Kinsey, and it's going to get past, Chris Sabin, and it's a double for Allison Kay. See what Marty Bell does. In the dirt for ball 1. And juts a foul to the right side. And swinging the best, strike 2. In the air, right field, base hit. And Allison Kay scores. To second is Marty Bell. And the Queens draw first blood. Things are going to get prettier here as Kinsey Pace makes her way to the plate. And in the air, deep drive. That one's out of here. 2-run Johnson for the champ, Kinsey Page. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Queens. Queens want to win this series as Ella Envy makes her way to the plate. Ball 1. In the air, deep drive. Back-to-back Jackson Jills. Things just got prettier here in North Carolina. Queens came to play. 4-0 is the score after the solo shot from Ella Envy. And in steps Kylie Page. And she looks at strike 1. And juts it over to the left side. And a base hit and thinking 2. Yes, she's thinking 2. She'll get 2. We're in second. Still 1 gone. And in steps Jordan Grace. Swinging and missing the ball in the dirt. And swing and a miss again, strike 2. And in the air, Josh Alexander has it, and he puts it away for out number 2. In steps Lady Frost. And swing and a miss the ball, the letters. In the air, right field, Alex Shelley. And that'll be that. Already 4 for the Queens. Leo's coming to bat. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. And it's as follows. Moose, the DH, will be leading things off as usual, followed by the Motor City Machine Guns. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, respectively. They'll be at right field and left, respectively. Followed by Josh Alexander. Falaba will be behind the plate. Kotobushi at third. Followed by Top Dollar, a.k.a. AJ Francis, at first. And then TJP and Kenta. They'll be squaring off against Tiffany Nevis. And misses ball 1. On the ground. Throw to first is in time, and Moose is retired. Next up is Alex Shelley, making his first appearance. Outside for ball 1. And in there for strike 2. Just outside, 2-1. And in the dirt, 3-1. And ball 4. We'll see what Chris Sabin does. And misses 1-0. And in there for strike one. Outside, 2-1. Let's look at Shelley now, the pitch. In there for strike two. And got him looking. Never took the bat out off his shoulders. And in steps Josh Alexander. Let's look at Shelley now, the pitch. Lays off a ball in the dirt, 1-0. And swing and a miss, 1-1. Outside for 2-1. And liner, and caught by Kylie. One left for the Leos, 4-0 in favor of the Queens. And in steps Mandy Leon. And in there for strike one. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. And tries to nip the outside corner, but just ruled the ball. And 3-1 now. In there for strike two. In the air, right center field base hit. And thinking two is Mandy Leon. And round to second and going to third. So it's going to be a leadoff triple for Mandy Leon. And we go back to the top with Mickey James. In the air. Right center, shot right center, and it's going to drop. And scoring is Mandy Leon. So it's 5-0 in favor of the in favor of the Queens, excuse me. Next up is Alice Kay. She doubled her first trip. In there for strike one. And on the ground, foul. Outside, 1-2 now. On the ground, foul. And on the ground, foul. Still fighting to stay alive. And got her swinging. Next up's Marty Bell. And on the ground, foul. Inside, ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And got her looking. Kinsey Page is up next. 2-run shot, her first trip. Nips the inside corner for strike one. Back to work is Cardona. 0-2. And on the ground, down the left field line, base hit. And runners are going to be in scoring position. And in steps Ella Envy, who had a solo shot her last trip. And swing and a miss, strike one. And nips the corner, strike two. And tries to get her to chase, but it's 1-2. Pop up. Cardona has it. And none shall pass. Only one for the Queens. 5-0 is the score. In steps Falaba, as we're getting ready for the bottom of inning number 2. Outside, ball one. On the ground. Over to Lady Frost, and Falaba's retired. In steps Koto Ibushi. And swinging to miss, strike one. Misses, 1-1. And swinging a miss, 1-2. The 0-1-2. And just misses, 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes now. And got him swinging. See what AJ Francis does, making his first trip. On the ground, foul. Misses, 1-1. And swing and a miss, 1-2 now. And tries to ring him up, but it's a Chuck Woolver count. And lays off, 3-2 now. Payoff pitch coming. And ball 4. Inning continues. TJP's up next. Outside, ball 1. And in the air. And Kylie has it for out number 3. 1 left for the Leos. They trail it 5-0. And speaking of Kylie, she's up next. She doubled her first time. And bobbles it. And Kylie's going to reach. So score that in E3. Jordan Grace is up next. And swinging a miss, strike 1. In the air, right center field, base hit. And runners are going to be in scoring position. And Kylie, is she going to be waved home? She won't. Runners in scoring position, no one gone, and in steps Lady Frost. And in there for inside for ball 1. Nips to the outside corner, 1-1. Pop up, ba, and 1 down. Mandy Leon's up next for triple to first trip. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball 1. And nips the inside corner, 1-2. And got her swinging. Mickey James is up next. And pop up. Routine. Josh Alexander has it, and none shall pass. 2 left for the Queens. They still lead at 5-0. Next up is Kenton back to the top of the order for Moose. And the former Hideo Itami takes ball 1. And in there for strike 1. Outside, 2-1. In there for strike 2. On the ground. That'll be a base hit for Kenta. As we go back to the top of the order for Moose. 0 for 1 in the game. And swing and a miss for strike 1. Let's look at Kenta now. The pitch. Kenta's going. And in the air. Kylie. And she puts it away. In steps Alex Shelley. He walked his first trip. Misses 1-0. And in the air, Minor, base hit. So it's first and second with 1 gone, and in steps the Triple Crown champion, Chris Sabin. Outside for ball 1. And swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-2 now. And nowhere close to the plate. The Chuck Woolery. And got him swinging. In steps Josh Alexander. And swing and a miss, strike 1. And 1-1. And lines it foul over to the right side. And got him swinging. 2 left for the Leos. As we head to the top of inning number 4, it's 5-0. And in steps Allison Kay. 1 for 2 in the game. Looks like strike 1. And over to the left side, base hit. And she's thinking 2. And she'll get 2. We'll see what Mari Bell does. Also 1 for 2 in the game. And good news for the Hex. Allison Kay's going to score. The second is Marty Bell. And it's 6-0 in favor of the Queens. Things are about to get prettier here because Kinsey Page is making her way to the plate. 2 for 2 in the game. And over to the right side. And inside for ball 1, excuse me. And swing and a miss, 1-2. And got her swinging. Ella Envy's up next. And just tails outside for ball one. And nips the inside corner for strike two. For strike one, excuse me. Now it's strike two. And got her swinging. And let's see what Kylie Page does. Reached on there her last trip. And in the air. And Marty Bell's going to score. And Kylie is going to be making it 2. And she's going to get an RBI double, 7-0 in favor of the Queens. In steps Jordan Grace for Garden State. And looks at strike one, right down Broadway. And deep drive. This one's gone! 2-run Johnson for Jordan Grace. And it's 9-0 in favor of the Queens. And the Queens really want that title. Frost is up next. And nips the inside corner for strike one. And in the air, shallow center. And it's going to fall. Mandy Leon's up next. And in the air, Josh Alexander has it for out number 3. 4 more runs score, 9-0 in favor of the Queens. To the bottom of the 4th we go. As Ba makes his way to the plate. Nowhere close to the plate, 1-0. And just nips it. And there'll be a base hit for Ba. See what Kotobushi does. Strikeout victim his first time. And nowhere close to the plate. 1-0. Not even close again. In the dirt this time. And swing and a miss. 2-1. Outside 3-1. And on the ground to the left field line, base hit. And runners are going to be in scoring position. Still no one gone. And in steps AJ Francis. And ball one. And the NFL player turned pro wrestler looks at strike one. Ball two now. And 2-2 now. The Chuck Woolery. And in the air, base hit. One more is going to score. If not, scoring is Ba. Scoring is Koto Ibushi. To second is AJ Francis, and it's 9-2 in favor of the Queens. The Leos are on the board. Let's see if they can make that comeback as TJP makes his way to the plate. And the former Cruiserweight champion swings and misses for strike one. And in the air, shallow center. And it's going to fall. And it's going to be first and second. And in steps Kenta. Ball one. Bottom of the 4th, 9-2 in favor of the Queens. And on the ground is throw over to third, and that's all they're going to get. Moose makes his way to the plate. Outside, ball one once again. Could be setting things up. And inside, ball two. And on the ground, foul. 3-1. Let's look at the runners. And now the pitch. And foul once again. Foul pitch coming. And ball 4. Bases are going to be loaded. In steps Alex Shelley. Can he make things happen with bases loaded? Outside, ball 1 once again. And swing and a miss, 1-1. And in the air, something's going to happen over here. 1 run's going to score. And here comes another runner. 2-run score on a double by Alex Shelley. 9-4 is the score. And Chris Sabin's up next. 2 strikeouts his 2 trips. Outside, ball 1. And swing and a miss, 1-1. Outside once again, 2-1. And on the ground, throw home, and the water not going anywhere, and everybody is safe. Josh Alexander's up next, 0 for 2 in the game. We'll see if he can make things happen. And juts it foul over to the right side. Outside, 1-1. Ball 2 now. 3-1. And in the air. And number 2, but meanwhile, runner scores. And he's in there. It's a Dolly Parton game, 9-5 in favor of the Queens. Let's see what Falaba does. Ball 1, outside. And in the air. Ella. And that'll do it. 5-run score. Wheels are on the board, 9-5 game in favor of the Queens. And in steps Mickey James, and we're going to be having a pitching change. Big Strong Mims is going to be taking over the plate. And nips the inside corner for strike 1. And it almost got her, 1-1. And juts it foul over to the left side. On the ground, and it gets past the infielders for a base hit. And it's going to be turning into a double. The throw is not in time. She's in there with a double. Let's see what Allison Kay does. Speaking of doubles, 2 doubles in her 3 trips. And in the air, right center. Who has it? And it's Alex Shelley. Let's see what Marty Bell does. And swing and a miss, strike 1. And swing and a miss again. Got her swinging. Kinsey's up next. And in there for strike 1. Tails back inside just in time. And Wisely is off, 1-1. And swing and a miss, strike 2. And in the air. And it falls in front of Alexander. Runners are going to be at the corners. And in steps Ella Envy. 1 for 3 in the game. And pop up. Falaba has it. And none shall pass. Still a Dolly Parton game in favor of the Queens. Up next is Kota Ibushi as we head for the bottom of inning number 5. Tiffany Neves goes back to work on the ball on the outside. On the ground, Nieves, throw to Frost, and throws in time. Dala's up next. And the bullpen running right now in the Queen's side. Outside for ball 1. And foul over to the right side. Inside, swing and a miss, 1-2. And minor foul. And in the air, deep drive, out of here! And AJ Francis with a solo shot, 9-6 in favor of the Queens. In steps TJP, and Tasha Seals is going to be taking over on the mound. That'll be it for Tiffany Nieves. Outside once again, 89 on the gun. And foul over to the right side. Foul right side again. And got him swinging. In steps Kenta. 1 for 2 in the game. Outside for ball 1. And swing and a miss, strike 1. And in the air. And Kylie has it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, go the and solo shot from Dalla. 9-6 is the score. Speaking of Kylie, she's up next as we get from the top of inning number 6. And in the air. And Shelly drops it. And Kylie once again is going to be reaching on an error as we head for Jordan Grace, the dangerous DH. And on the ground, this could be 2. 1 there, and 2 for the price of 1 for the Leos. See what Lady Frost does. And juts it over foul over to the left side. Swing and a miss, strike 2. On the ground, and throws in time, and that'll be that. Nothing doing here for the Queen side. 9-6 is the score, and the Leos are going to be up to bat to the top of the order with Moose. Once again outside, 1-0. On the ground, Tasha steals, throw over to Frost, and Moose is retired. Let's see what Al Shelley does. Once again outside, 1-0. Queens like going outside, so probably setting things up. And in the air, Ella this time. And now Shelley's retired. See what Chris Saban does. And in there for strike 1. And swing and a miss, strike 1. And just nips the outside corner. Or so I thought. 1-2 now. 2-2 now. The Chuck Woolery. And ball 3 now. In the air, right center, base hit. And thinking 2 with Saban. He's going to get 2. Round to second and going for third, and it's going to be turning into a triple. See what Josh Alexander does. Sacrifice flies last time. And on the ground, foul. 1-1 now. And in the air, Kylie has it for out number 3. 1 left for the Leos. 9-6 is the score as we head to the top of inning number 7 for Mandy Leon. And we're having a pitching change. The Japanese Blood Sausage here is going to be taking over on the mound. 0-1 now. In the air, Josh Alexander and Mandy Leon's retired. Let's see what Mickey James does. 2 for 4 in the game. In the air, right side, base hit. And it's going to be turning into extra bases. Mickey James is in there with the one out double. Let's see what Allison Kay does. And on the ground, back over to Tajiri. Tajiri over to first. And that's all they're going to get. Marta Bell's up next. Swing and a miss. Let's look at Mickey James over at third. Now the pitch. And strike 1. And in the air, under it is Saban for out number 3. Time to get up and stretch. When we come back, Falaba is going to be making his way to the plate. So here is Falaba. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And in the air, in foul territory, but playable. And Kylie manages to stay with it. Let's see what Kota Ibushi does. Once again outside, 1-0. And on the ground, Tasha Shields has it over to Frost. And Ibushi's retired. AJ Francis up next. Solo shot his last trip. Once again outside, 1-0 now. And in there, tail curves back in for strike one. And on the ground, foul. In the air, left center, base hit. And thinking two out of the bat is A.J. Francis. And he's in there, and he's going to third. It's going to turn, that double's going to turn into a triple. See what TJP does. Outside for ball one. And runner on the move. And juts it foul. Let's look at Francis. Now the pitch. And in the air to right center, base hit. A.J. Francis is going to score. And it's going to turn into a double. 9-7 is the score. RBI double. And let's see what Kenta does. Let's look at TJP. Now the pitch. Outside for ball one again. And the potential go-ahead run is not fooled by that one. 2-0. And on the ground, foul. 3-1. And on the ground, and no more shall pass. One left for the Leos, and they score one. 9-7 is the score. And in steps Kinsey Page. Right center, base hit. And she's thinking two right off the gate. And she will be in there for the leadoff double. LMB is up next. 1 for 4 in the game. And inside for ball one. And just nip the outside corner. And up there, base hit. Kinsey scoring. To second is Ella. And Saban has it. And the throw comes back in. So it's 10-7 in favor of the Queens. Next up is Kylie Alexa. She was in there for 2 errors. And in steps Blackheart Leo Rush. 1-1 now. 1-2 now. And got her swinging. See what Jordan Grace does. Double play last trip. In there for strike one. Blackheart Leo Rush gives me the creeps. Even the Queens are creeped out. And got her looking. See what Lady Frost does. Even his own teammates are creeped out. I really don't blame them at all. And it's going to be a liner, base hit, and then some. And then it's going to be an RBI double for Lady Frost. And it's 11-7 in favor of the Queens. Manu Leon's up next. And it's going to be another liner into left center, base hit. And scoring is Lady Frost, and the second is Mandy Leon. 12-7 is the score. Let's see what Mickey James does. See if she can capitalize on this. Nips the outside corner for strike one. And ball one now. Strike two. And on the ground. And they're going to throw to first is in time, and that'll be that. 3-run score for the Queens. To the bottom of inning number 8 we go. And Moose is up next. And tries to nip the inside corner, but misses. 1-0. And base hit for Moose. Is he thinking 2? Why, yes. And he will reach 2. And Alex Shelley's up next. Strike one. Bullpen in the Queens is cooking up right now. 1-1 now. Let's look at Moose. Now the pitch. And swing and a miss. 1-2. Two and two now. To Chuck Woolery. And swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Chris Saban's up next. Tripled his for last time. Lufisto's going to be taking over on the mound. Let's look at Moose now the pitch. Ball one. 2-0 now. 3-0. And in the air, base hit. And runners are going to be at the corners. And in steps Josh Alexander. And swing and a miss on the ball in the dirt. 1-1 from the former world champion. And swing and a miss, 1-2. And right side he's gonna score one. One run scores, and it's 12-8 in favor of the Leos. Another run's gonna score. It's now 12-9 in favor of the Leos. Leos are coming back as follow ball makes his way to the plate. And foul over the right side. And swing is a miss. Golfs at that one. And got him swinging. Kota Ibushi's up next. Outside for ball one. And ball two now. And swing and a miss, 2-1. And over on the right side, on the left side, base hit. And another one's going to score. It's going to be an RBI double. 12-10 is the score. Dahla's up next. Dahla's on fire. And back over to pitcher. Throw to first is in time, and that'll be that. 3-run score for the Leos. To the top of the ninth we go. Allison Kay of the Queens are going to see if she can add some insurance to the team. And pop up, shot right center, and no one's going to get it. It'll be a base hit. Marty Bell's up next. See what she can do for her Hex Tati partner. Another shallow in center, and it's a base hit. So all right, first and second, no one gone. And things are about to get prettier as Kinsey Page makes her way to the plate. And on the ground, foul. Swing and a miss, strike two. And pop up under his bar. One gone. Let's see what Ella Envy does. Doubled her last time. And in the air. Deep drive. Out of here! 3-run Johnson for Ella Envy. It's now 15-10 in favor of the Queens. And in steps Kylie Page. And strike one on the outside. We'll reconvene back in New Jersey should the Leos win for game number 5. And strike two, 1-2 now. And pop up, Ba again. 2 down in the ninth. In steps Jordan Grace, trying to add some insurance. And Alex Taylor of the Southern Six is going to be taking over. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. And in the air, juts it, base hit. And Jordan Grace is thinking 2 off the bat, and she's going to get there. And let's see what Lady Frost does. And in there for strike one. Let's look at Jordan Grace now to pitch. Strike two now. And over to right, and Alex Shedd puts it away. 3-run score and 3-run Johnson from Ella Envy. Last chance for the Leos. 8-9 on top of the order are going to be next. And in the air, right side, and it's going to land foul. Ball one now. Swing and a miss, strike two. Could be setting things up. Chuck Woolery. Pop up, right center. El Envy has it. 1 down in the 9th. Kenta's up next. See if he can get the team back in, and we're going to be having a pinch hitter. Flip Gordon is going to be taking over. On the ground foul. And on the ground foul once again from Flip Gordon. And got him looking. Moose is the last chance. Moose is Leo's last chance, and we're going to be having a pitching change. Rhino's going to be taking over. He's going to be the new DH. And juts it foul over to the right side. And in the air, Kylie has it. And with that, the Queens are advancing to the next round. They're advancing to the Beta League Championship Series. 15-10 is the final score. Tasha Steele's the winner. Losing pitcher is Cardona. And it's a high-scoring affair. 15-10, the final score for the Queens. They're going to move on. They're going to face either the Elite or the Riveters. And Kenzie, Ella, and Jordan on the Queens are on the Queens side, and Dalla, they're managing to get getting the upper hand. And so once again, the International Women's Champions are going to be moving on to the Beta League Championship Series. Tune in again for more spectacular Tiller Tournament action. I'm Anthony Harris saying so long for now. And once again, do it for Michael Tiller.